use it for 12 hours. 12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. All the money you make is yours, commission free. I thank you guys all for supporting Shaxi from day one up to now. And I just want to tell you guys that Shaxi has a good package for everyone, both our riders and our drivers. Thank you so much for supporting Shaxi. Shaxi, it's time to ride.
We are live on Sammy Flex TV. You are welcome. This is Showbiz Daily. My name is Roland Amate. We are sitting in for the big man Sammy Flex. And of course, whether or how, ni how, we will still have the discussion. The lost work there, we will do. We are still in the Ghana month. And as usual, my catcher or medical catcher of Itienra said from now till the end of the month or even beyond there, it is going to be Ghanaian apparels and stuff back to back to back to back to back. Yeah, the with different colors. In this offer, you can order some from anywhere that you think you can order. If you want to contact us too, you can contact us. We will just sort you out. Whether it is Batakari, whether it is JC, whether it is any form of apparel, this is the time for you to show how patriotic you are. If in this month, when Timian Bibia Ghana or anything coming from your culture or heritage, there now you there. You are not sell out, you are sold out. Oh no, you sell out. We are sold out. Just say what ton cranu ni pedia de ama foreign land. No, that is how you see it. In Tisa, just find something, rock anything that has to do with Ghana, and let's celebrate our heritage as the Ministry of Tourism has also launched it. Today we have very interesting stories on our table as usual. And you know, when we sit like this, there are a deep analysis, entertainment, and of course, education that we bring your way. This is still Showbiz Daily. So if you've not subscribed, make sure you do. Share your views in the comment section. Let me hear from you. Let me know what you think about what we are going to discuss today. The chat, as an Amafo will say, is open for you. And let me say big ups to my team of producers, Desert, Theophilus Digosh, and Gerald. The boys at the back. And on that note, let me also say big ups to Chemu, who is also in the studio with me, joining me today in Team Dodo Solomon, aka Chemu. He is my esquire, one that you can inquire anytime you need his service. He is the online manager for Flex Entertainment and Sammy Flex TV, Flex Entertainment, and of course same with Sammy Flex TV. And in Tidosu Digital Solutions boss, and the only free more in ye. In your real better cancel. Now your cancels are the coach. Welcome to the Tuesday's edition, bro.
Thank you. Bro.
So far, the Ekose.
Yeguso. They say no de me honam na me ya na aseswati. As you say me da kakra. And I think I am now getting used to the routine and finding my ways of making sure that I do what I'm supposed to do. And bibia be fine. Yeguso na omo mutaye chi omo so boy in their own ways, you know. And also so boa pa on say o to nema sana o ti say atom kron a manema efe and manema so yede intino no so boa in fact no ma sa Brenna or Brenno cry it me like with me relief be because thinking no ankasa no it me give you stress ema obonze oda sorry asa wabre baza
nimpo ne
what humi no na fi de asa wabre because I don't need
also power on them
nwanwa say endino ze oti croons ana that relief will be about a pain reliever. And this time no say obia otimi ma pain reliever no say a friend doctor there and a befriend Jackie Boatin Dr. Jackie Boatin sa pepe
yeah big up to Dr. Jackie Boatin
big up to Jackie Boatin and all our audience and your supporters. Or say I dare your Professor Ankonam Rebel.
And
Chaka see pan.
If we are by Kessie, the Buffy Kessie,
Sapepe.
if you are by Kessie, I said the Buffy Kessie,
London Capuchis and Eka and Quebec Tentelebu.
Telepa, and Tele.
Your child be about. They say the big ups in the spotlight and that Dr. Jackie Boatin, or pain reliever. Wama pain nickel. In the Edumano, why any? Yeah. And we are good. We are good, and we are here to serve our people. So big ups to everybody who is watching us now.
Chamo. Aka ni nyina ene enchia tentele mu tele de ekwa bi koma boss no na bi koma Jackie the Boatin.
Yeah.
Nyame sha be obi a boys at the back.
Boys at the back.
Ya dase.
Yeah.
Nyame insha bebre e wo be bia wo no. Whether enyanka o enyanka yo blame Gerald. Yeah, point out
boys at the back. Modern and Swaba. Yeah, now Bomudin there. No
insurance, cover. Insurance cover you everywhere. Sorted. Let's go into today's conversation and then come on. Different colors. One of them concerns our independence celebration or the Ghana Month or Heritage Celebration. Another one also concerns Shatta Wale and Yaya filmmaker Socrate Safo. One also concerns Nana Agradaa, aka Evangelist, Mama Pat. Oko prison me say na when ya din fufuro bi say Matilda say then the minister said din. Yeah.
Angel Esiama.
No, Evangelist
watching the din.
Yes. Yes. That time so person din na
from Patricia
and to Bakubi. Yeah. It's a matter say Matilda mu ba. Nti ono so woni Jennifer. Hey.
Yeah, better say Jennifer.
Patricia cover Jennifer.
Jennifer Obada Ben. Me answer me kan on say enipa no otini din na e be otimi hu ba bi ofri ba say edin ye otete ofo din no ene ye omo balance
na mafo no Gen-Z fo no
it is ote Mary Dorcas Solomon James Emmanuel
David
na otimu say
Theophilus
ene de nka ene ye modern day
okay
say edina mbobo nyina Bible mudin
of course
and no so na first na ye wowa
na ye de
ato no bi na ye de beto John Emmanuel Solomon James David
Nebukadnezar
omunya kwambeke Goliath nyina Goliath nyina na de ato but say no asesa say for no and na ye wo tena Gerald Desert Nokia iPhone I charger nina
I see Nokia
Obeka said Dorcas party Obeka Nokia
madam Fubia ofoforo na me compare me who say could be say ne ba ne die your boy me say me ampa me kai
kai obere wakai
yeah me ho je
obere wakai
nyame wo ho
eto omzo mumpe Bible mudin
ni yeah asa man pompe he me akobi
what is obi ba the iPhone 16 Pro Max
manwa say medical to island no what to space it will be one say what to railway Jupiter but that is just by the way. Let's enter into the conversation proper. And Highest Eri is also in the news. Highest Eri near Agenda Boys, their Facebook, Twitter, basa. But one that has also reached our desk, one observation that or one comment that she made comparing the likes of Patapaa to Sacodiemu to Shatta Wale mu to Stonebwoy mu, and that comparison, some people are saying, very sensitive. Others are also saying, Munyano, the comparison that she's making is right. And of course, matters about Ghana JC. Air trendy. Man for be bohu blows in our space. Now, we are hoping to get some of the vendors our more street in so more town to ask them adentina sisiano akodru ekuturu kubo in terms of just JC sale, and the skyrocketing of the prices even in the market are one that people are also complaining about. But before we enter, let's start with the release of Nana Agradaa, aka Evangelist Mama Pat. So not long ago, NET say okay, we are man 15-year jail term. Now Uchabe chemo how many months? Be 4 months or 5 months one.
So
Agradaa.
in terms of
ni sentence no.
The sentence no 1 year.
1 year.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And you know, but I'm calculative from
time no we 2 no. Okay. So no, I mean after 15 years no, she served some few months before it was overturned into 1 year.
Yeah.
And
that one
calculate from the time or day until now. And today and now 3rd of March 2026 and now omujano ewo in Sawam female correction facility in Sawam prison a correctional facility sani a friend
into what is that?
Say so far the
correctional facility.
So far the correctional facility. So on your screens and footages of a huge convoy at time now of free prisons in Sawam prisons whole banner. So this is the huge convoy that went to pick up my Evangelist Mama Pat from the Nsawam Correctional Facility back to her residence here in Accra. Now, and community ABB. For me, I am asking myself so many questions. One, the euphoria around her release, because we know that even before today, Sunday, no, Evangelist Nikunu was sharing t-shirts neni amaniama wana sorry them honum in anticipation of her release. Now for me, I am asking questions concerning the euphoria around the release, what is causing the excitement, what this means to the public, especially when people would want to say people who do wrong should be punished. Now if they should be punished, now ye jaya more. Are we supposed to build this particular form of excitement around it? What does it mean? And also to Mama Pat herself, is this another form of situation? Rebecca Sabia from this no wasasa and now and I must say man. All these analyses are there for us to also yebe bobo huni apapa mu Sammy Flex TV Showbiz Daily. But director, let's go and watch a little bit of sights and scenes from the in Sawam, from prisons no more the convoy neighbor to time or call. Now sorry feel hokobo umpire share man for even through Nifia or call ekoje na home make a cry and all that. Let's go and catch a glimpse of some sights and scenes. When we come back, I will indulge Chemu, then we have a conversation on it.
Mama Pat, Mama Pat, Reverend Dr. Patricia Mrs. Najaba, Oh, Mama, come.
be say wode ne be kobati enya je say wone no e kwa asori ne mu ye hu say na wo ye wa de a wona mo ba bi akwase ye de na say de na ne ba bi say all of sudden I say ma what say oba out no wa be more interested say okwa na wo di campaign na say ni padom no ekosi ama ne ade
I'm a Assemblies of God member.
okay.
And my mother have his own church. So I'm still going to my church as Assemblies of God. But it's my mother. And blood is thicker than water. You can't do anything about it.
Thicker than water.
Please, that is past participle for what you are saying.
Okay.
And what you're saying is present tense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, big quiz. I want to ask you now. Mama Pat is back for.
Well, these are some
past participles of past participles.
You're not big questions, bro.
Yeah, some.
You're not so, bro. Well, these are some of the footages from Mama Pat, their arrival, both from the Nsawarom prisons to Accra, through her residence, and also some of the sites from the church. Chemo.
Yeah.
Evangelist, Mama Pat is out.
Yes.
Finally.
Yeah. For me, it's an interesting one, and I'm happy say Waba out just based on court processes and said they are a legal system.
Okay.
In fact, my interest is more on that than the other side. Okay. I mean, my various comments are about a happy with the fact that or a free woman because Omo say she has done enough and you know say man 15 years and I would deserve it. But yeah follow proceedings and now follow legal system new processes some of our we think that this is a fair judgment that Agradaa at this point deserves to come out.
I see.
And the reason is very simple. Follow case in it there. The money involved, I say we bu amount for 1,000 cedis. Say a court to be cry initially na ke bi on beka say ye betwe na so say ontua na on fa kakra enka compensate or more. I think that even in their submission of the lawyers for the defendant in this case Agradaa. I think the omokra suggest say enka omobe pese judge no be hu no mobo na watwe na so instead of saying ko odene be kwa akotum no they said judge na odika no wa ntiase and this are 15 years no man and omoko appeal na a reduce by 1 year no. For me, just based on our legal system, I think it's fair.
Okay.
But for those who are not happy because they be crying or more victims of Agradaa other activities be a why no or more dead on beka munjeli no
crucify her.
Meanwhile, okas or man cry emra court. Immediate dancer be Emma.
True.
And our legal system is not based on what you see outside the court. Say yes, I there and call for baby bed them who are bright be anything can do too. Into the course of court no near the edge, and no more Mundidi say Agradaa you be. Mon fan call court, but Mubi did say Ghana, dear law in ye one unim de oka. Law in ye she, law no ye yema ubia said the baby boy home by. You say a new ubiana enjoy privileges of court and how our court processes next year. Even the process can be a punishment for some people.
True.
And only the but for now, no, I think this is fair. The reaction, no, and interesting. Said they not binumunum say I say Agradaa ye nema pama wajine dimboni
it's true.
Nanso ye ni wohwe ani gie bi ni enipadom a etwi eje omani boje ne so na ebi no odwo say na ede na ekoi
enye the same person
enye nipa na say ye obia say momfa ntum hwan ni adade no say nipa na oje fancy say and wohwe videos ni bia time a okwa akura na sorry them or buy okura na sorry them ne bible say tie ni
me say ne bible ne de echen
you na boni bu eno odi Abraham
asase yantam
so menim say okọ ho hakutra be 1 year no say or statistician bible no ho de a me jiri say bi anka beboa on say okọ prisons there's an opportunity for you to learn. There are schools there and then other things are bit me yes or more vocation training be for me. If I meet Evangelist Mama Pat as it's your person training one-on-one, one of the questions that I will ask her so pick vocation be at the time I know honor or yeah, maybe the palm or yeah carpentry and or yeah basic reading and I be like I'm curious.
Any vocational skills
be or how pick yeah. I'm curious and me person me and I say be okusia computer. Say at this time I think on computer training and other stuff. Yes, and you know. Me curious in that direction. I think so far, no, the general reaction coming from the public, you know, is still mixed. There are some people who are happy for it. There are some people who are not happy. And I think Agradaa as a controversial figure in our society, you know, I'm not surprised this thing is happening. In fact, when she was even out there, the same thing were happening. We had a lot of people who were happy with her and based on what she does, but we also had some people who were not happy with her activities, and again based on the general complaints and then so for me it's a balance for somebody like Agradaa. I heard that she will have a party this evening for the people almost penance mama bar around and you know after the party we are looking forward to seeing her more in the space now how I'll be conducting her this time around. I am her first day I'll be call live or TikTok I'll be breaking internet in Ghana. There are a lot of people there are a lot of people who may want to listen to her, watch her, and see what she would do in her first day on life. And I think I want to name her because our life in the air. And the church first day church service. And also, so I think it will be massive, yes, and all those things. So she's welcome. I mean, what do Bonnie? Yeah, for some of us, based on our legal system and how we do our thing, we think that it's a fair judgment for her.
Okay.
For those who are accusing her of bigger and horrible crimes, why now or more fan court, it's not enough. So Momo did say why you be you can go to court and battle it out. But for now,
there are others that more than courts from Empress Gifty Diano to or Safo could be an in nature. Wabe apologize say any sanya mania. So I'm sure all those ones are also there.
Yeah, but for Empress Gifty Diano it was a civil case. It wasn't a criminal case. Or no binena. In fact, civil case cry and funny pan to move. Say if there's a compensation to pay and I be force so ama what unless ebia o cause what we call contempt of court and then they be a bit me lead due to so I no crown hardly would they somebody a harm or a contempt be in prison mostly na fines and I demand panel and all those things. So as our gifted name, there's another guy, biblical, Safo biblical. Then I think not there was a criminal element in it because they were pushing for the ideas that were spreading in nude and all those information, and all those things. Let's see how it will go. But Agradaa, she's welcome. I think at this point, or fans. Into the fans and so banners almost say no. Let's see how far this thing will go. And like I said, I'm looking forward to her first TikTok live.
I have prediction be me free as to how in the coming days she is going to behave, because some of us, me and my predictor say, yeah, my Agradaa 2 months.
2 months.
2 months pet. But some people are also saying, oh, now she's a changed person. Some people are even saying she looks humble and stuff. But Agradaa has spoken. In an interview with the Ghana Prison Service, the media wing of the prison service, she had a conversation with them even before she came out officially. And that conversation has been released by the Ghana Prison Service. Almost releasing in batches. Into Osha, tapping it there. Obie did this say peche. Into no director, sa interview no honum. Okay. And director said, well, hodia, yanko tie, asema Agradaa kan even before she was released from prison. Na yeba, ye analyze it, and so ni bisa ye who say, from this or this posture, are we convinced sa Agradaa sasa, we pien obesisa, and now say how would she behave in the coming days?
Me bani na ne me say prison there me mawie ni ade nti e me through prison gate the only thing that me can say erade me ja me ho e de ma because me realm me nim de wo emu nti me realm me say erade me ja me ho nti hu me mobo e na me kita me bible e na me read inside yeah boss sentence and so say 15 years in prison from first day me mani antum da mani antum say me kwa fiase for 15 years because I asked myself say bone be na maye nti no still no me ni say me be fiase for 15 years nti me gidi ye say the adro no the only thing I bet me aboa me no e mpaye eni nyame asem first of all me dey aseda ma erade and anya me nwanwa bebre because na me gidi say erade betimi aye it sounds say you can Acts chapter 12 ya di Peter ekoto we fiase na so ni nyina mu no asore ne bompaye Peter so bompaye ni nyina chi Kristo mu ne mobo eyi no Acts chapter 16 Paul and Silas almost so nyamedwuma ya say na me de na ye nyamedwuma e di me beto afiase no enti no me hwe wona enam nyamedwuma so e di omokodru afiase ena me kenkan tro ni bisa me ho se e de na omo ye ya etime mo freedom it's in the American and say it was the word of God and prayer because okay John chapter 1 verse 1 to 3 now was so Yankopon dia semono and they say we are now no Yankopon no ya semono na semono so Yankopon it is Yankopon to me the word of God abosura bosase ye mu niam nyina and then 15 years asemono se me bi asemono so ana me kenkan asemono na me de me ho to the same asemono so assembly to me mama freedom and I'm saying hwe ye Yona Yona ya so de Awurade twen na so Yona chapter 3 to 4 hono Awurade twen na so ono so no osa kwa Awurade nchen e bompaye Awurade tie no eyi ni pie Nebukadnezar ebi to no saa ono so hu se wanu ne ho Awurade sa de na hini e free ne nsa e san de ye den e ma ne ba hini Ezekiel Awurade soma odi for Isaiah so nka che Ezekiel say onyan samanse no ba bewu Bible say wanya bi
share sisia Evangelist mama part oya Bible quotation or the best show
make bibia
or the big jaleo. At this point I don't know what you think though, but this is Evangelist mama part. So for those who wanted to know her reaction when she entered into the correctional facility prison, no, what was going through her mind, what was she thinking about, or what no yedien or bompaye, chemu krebisai, usunya adie, chemu. This is what is coming from Evangelist Mama Pat.
Impressive in one direction. I think the communication in terms of how or in Bible and I say or input Bible quotations, you know. There's an improvement there. No bema ebia work at a correctional facility, no. I say a benya meaning kakra in that sense.
Okay,
because say obi kasa na opese a ginidi, especially based on ideology be and based on how we should see certain people are almost practicing certain religion or even whatever that they involve themselves in. One way to get it, their ability to quote certain things are established a man for him dada. And in this case, already we are on say on quoting the basa quoting to buttress a point.
True.
Or the can assembly now or can assembly we are now the quotation actual. So she's getting that part too right. I don't know if or more
theological
me that's it. Say the work me can be my one head assembly. And you know, maybe or more
theology
department be a boy no, and I say a children how to communicate as a religious person. I think so I qualify based on kakreya metia. Now the other side they say or the beko ni say and I said now so I qualify in there. Any I used to gari be ejuma. And also so asem sebe mbebusa sisi a wo hu Bible ni mu yi onim ba bi e quote onim ba bi a any so ye no. Me sure so benya Yesu gari quotation. Emma Yesu gari nso udia na etu. So I'm impressed. Her communication, improvement abem. The way I can some improvement abem.
In terms of amount for more predictive, yes. What establishes a improvement abem? Definitely yenim. Meaning the director was a video now and kind it is Agradaa Bible quotation. Director when your videos nibi. And kind it Bible quotations now. Aka obeti bastardize and then you're the bro. But you see we know, like you said, say it has improved.
Yeah.
Now how about some of us that are making predictions? Say we know and chesa. We will get
in her elements.
Agradaa in her old elements.
Yeah.
But interestingly, some people are also saying, say, they don't want this new Agradaa. The one that looks humble, they want the other one, the old one.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about that one?
Oh, you see, meaning is a obesi sapi every ne old ways, you know. Just that she will be polished, and I say she will find a better way to execute whatever that she wants to execute. I don't know. Say enipa ensi sayano in a chance for a person to change, you know. It takes time and it takes a lot of effort to get to that point. So it is easy to predict people while watching or and I say one monitor or more for some time. And Agradaa one man in life now public at a point we can say, and as even at this time we can say that she's a public figure, and based on that we know a lot about her.
True.
And the her changing it there or more dreams be or best someone more how or on some free nema bibiri ho nemum they say obey ni yi and you know for me even if obeko ni old ways na ebinum accuse you na obey ni yi now class bi bebem
okay
because prisons or no ma wo esesan wo nema bi ho and na afenso so no obe surround ne ho with enkofo bi omo be coaching no behind the scenes enkoye say ebia omo na be chen de onye de mo onye but ombe directing in terms of the oya wa head obe ko trouble mu obe bibia obe frɛ obi because okọ prisons are there yatin yeah enko hodan the yatin say omusua law pa among themselves oma ebia ya sentence omo ni bi ana say omo ebia omo so call review ni ade no omo no omo lawyers kasa ni ade ntino basa na omo kyerɛkyerɛ omo di omo ho komo wo sa anema no
including some of the prison officers
omo di omo ho komo wo sa anema no, and because of that no say oba be bibia me gidi say ebeba na adwunum say is it lawful or not or say there are certain things are lawful but morally no is questionable. Yes. By a law from Quade, obey na de. On a open mora famora no some funny law legal way and nema. And then I bet me and Abia team legal wives. Nanso na be worry. It's an interesting group. And so for me, I think on some babies are the best is execution. How or any name there. I'm expecting say a best kakra. But I say also some from Ninsem now or can how I reacted to issues name another the answer. Udina temo be dubi. Man yen say why humble into no baby found
kwase bia
aba be carry be there be. Obo say obema break be. Obema break be a 1 week be. Obo say what tesim. Now no so the mama wuto. Say the other man no. Also be jisa.
Okay.
The only difference and say even attempt the DM no obe consult for what she can say and what she can't say. Now we are there be ma pa mo say yes. Still ordinary naso. And for me, I think she will not change my people should not expect that for sure. Say on sansa. Say time our cause or die comfort now babe suffer no and I'll be evangelist. The same thing. Now the Bible said I'm not to musa no de ko. Me who in the picture be. And mom said no, mommy why I cry. I need 2 months no. Or besamba.
Picture there.
Picture no ne evangelist esiama. And I saw more trust selfie. Na said they was shaky. Watch ya ne ho na we we no we no me hu mama na ba
we come selfie did the picture selfie
wo ni mu
ko je mo did the picture selfie
on say o ye humble ye ni mu
aha say onya obe pete no ba
onya go be ke se baba I said they were posting. And then that no near in be beyond the sign. Yeah.
Onya no crow.
Onya crow be sign be. And to be beyond the sign, sir. Me who video in am to enche you be who Agradaa in her elements again. Just that it will be polished. That one there people should be aware of that.
But I have my final 2 questions on Agradaa story, and then we move on to the next one. Mami Misawi, of course, sorry them on the caliber of people are almost joining. No, sorry them in celebration. Were you surprised? Because me, I was. Yes,
I'm not. Okay.
Because one person. A bigger quiz.
Yeah, bigger quiz.
From the beginning, when the trial was intense, up and down, back and forth, I never saw bigger quiz.
Yeah.
I am seeing Ali update rush.
Yeah.
And I also saw some few nkophobia a little known on TikTok. All parts of the euphoria and whatever was going on. Celebration.
Yeah.
Are you surprised?
Not at all. The entire main surprise in this somebody like Bigger Quiz, baffle from. I think say na osuru kakra, and again, a man for be advising say on kone chikakra because mami no more accusation no de amanu ni nyina no. Oma ye closer to her no. As a kakra for just say obia mumudin because mami no na wayi nani. And you know because of that no. Nkofo bi wa ebeka montwem ho kakra mamon fa mo ho enkom pi na obi anko ka say Bigger Quiz kra na ma me ye say and all those things and me did say no beka ho bi and e binu mo accusing say time na ma me ne ehia no pa no na oni ho ade na afi na opeso be no ho ayi gidigidi. I think that even and welcoming you know event na happen you know bloggers be interview no na in the interview no okachiro omo say omo bi that then na time na ye chi no ye you know na onkasa no okachiro omo say my teeth hunter has fallen. How can I talk for to intimate makaza Bigger Quiz at the time na ne sebo for to intina went me ankasa no. I think at this point no he will justify himself. I'm here who say I'm genuinely ebia still or tamamine and our name and I say it's just for the cameras because at this time camera nini na mamino who wow you closer to her biano obviously camera no to be capture obi
okay
and ebia now so go through this just to get that opportunity now now or now or no so there na there I'm not surprised I say mamino upon everything or fans and so and now or no so or can oma ne nsemu ye no within the people are now or no mu dealing no now utimi dash or pa bigger quiz I can be bring or chen a car or money car no one and it's not only him and now I enjoy that thing from the woman. I think that Ali Munina or one ya be pen and you know a way for them to say ma we are still with you and all those things or ma or my benefiting from her ninja baby beko Ako because hopefully they will even get more and again fortunately for her I think they were losing much of her properties at the time I know who inside you know because some of us were thinking say maybe and the lawyers and so obviously some man to back costing and maybe I saw of the property be or liquidating just to fight the court case and all those things. And no NC. And you know, for me, she's still on her feet. And as a Ujnan and Naso, and again, lawyer and so be some coin. Because they say over video be a lawyer no I say
lawyer no cry a video.
Why
I've seen a video that the lawyer made himself thanking people, thanking the fans and everything. I don't know if the director was a video. Now there is a video like that.
Yeah.
Online.
I think the lawyer will get closer to Agradaa after the whole event until now. No? The bond between the lawyer and Agradaa will be stronger. The reason being that he will be there coaching her what to say, what not to say, what to do, what not to do, and all those things. And because of that, lawyer and so naja, obesan kwan kakra. And Agradaa at this point in the day, yenhwe nanim. Humble ni de said the mbunyara ni enjoy. Na say tisimu so a.
It last.
Man amobeba.
My final set of questions. One will be to Esiama. Now, before we go on to the Esiama, Mami Misa we answer. Since you were talking about the lawyer, no? Mami Misa say, from your observation of this particular case from the beginning, how I know say you were even disappointed as to how the lawyers even handled the case from the very beginning till now. I escalated into 15 years and all of that. Almost I was some appeals. Do you think, say, at this point, Agradaa should change her lawyers?
Oh no, I think she will maintain them. And for me, I've changed my mind. Say, or maintain them.
Okay. And
my reason is simple. For the case, I've read it, and I will still stand by it to say they didn't put up a good defense.
Okay.
And for that one, I will still stand by my words and my position and my war. Just based on what I've read, any
defense, you know,
any defense now, for her to go that way, no. But for to be fair to them, another lawyer for Becca without prejudice, I think say were complaining about how the judge in that case, another the court were treating them.
Okay.
In fact, in their appeal, no crown, I think they raised that issue. Okay. Just that the judge did not listen to them because the judge was saying, say, for the fact of the case, and based on legal issues, you know, he will affirm what the other judge, you know, the same thing. The only exception in this case was the sentencing. And non kwane ade na omujina so and you know at the current time makers or maintain or not for the defense, you know, but how go through the process for us to get here.
Okay.
And if we need lawyer people, we need people are omo ye dedicated to your cause omo bedwane agya enka lawyers bi a enka at the time na sentencing 15 years na ayeka omapon aha e na wo san adamu ne kura no kwan abefa so ti omo ka na ye bibia wo ho enipa na obetua omo ka no ono na edem no enti na oye de na obetua wo ka as a lawyer na obetimi court ne sa ne manema no enti no for them or for the lawyer to go through this odi na chi de bia okoba ne adade e bia even at the time no na nisika wa charge no onya ne fu ye be mani bi kakra ne ho ahwan a watimi aya bedu sabride just for that reason so maintaining lawyer no just that if there's a case na e bia modune ho say okay that case we dey I will need somebody else on board sa lawyer na akra so betimi edi ne colleague a ogidi say e bi obetimi aboa case no aba no ma handler man for that reason I would say any so changing the lawyer no so no mako because loyalty is also a thing in law I say oh yeah said they will be do a chi sa kosi awie because obia odi wachi aboa mo aka wasem no say ofiri wachi a wasem na say
it's true
a very very serious issue and you know just for that reason I would say or maintaining lawyers because they have done well or he has done well. There's one particular lawyer I think he has done well and I hope Agradaa will appreciate him because that man he has really done well.
My final question on Agradaa, then I'll read some set of messages and we enter into our next story. Angel Isiama.
My man.
From the very
Husband
beginning. And Semno Shah say Koba left, right, center. There are some people that I can tell you on authority say who even predicted say, oh, this is even the end of the relationship between Evangelist Mama Pat and Angel Isiama. At this point, the woman going in incarceration. And especially 15 years dear. Why never change? Why? At this age. Chemo.
Yeah.
So far, Evangelist Angel Isiama. Ewa Hase.
Yeah.
He's been through it.
Yeah.
Different faces.
Sharp.
No, cockot. Now bloggers, the phone say
bono. Oh.
Now yeah, tricheno.
Oh. Okoya sorry create me ko pamono
say man sorry there mo say man nya sorry. Evangelist Isiama.
Yeah. Oh, I think so far so good. It is Evangelist Isiama ya there say bonabaso. I think say from what we have seen there wajinam akonkudin akodu sabre ya ja Evangelist no. And unum say from the beginning we all saw what happened between Angel Isiama name Agradaa Abusuafo. On the Agradaa Abusuafo be move from the beginning now. No beso omo ye yi na.
Oye go de Ghanaian wine.
And actually omo ye na actually Judin actually Kodai. Say Evangelist Isiama ye obi a said oye young na was some form of attraction be especially even among the women based on the Agradaa confessions near that they are why any difficult for Evangelist Isiama to do things because a man probably don't
okay
any difficult cry and they say cry na Agradaa ba no te say water free be meaning say be hand sa because wa boy juma na say na oni no okra not suspecting na wo akoro na ebe freezer there be oya wutere enya asori dem na oka kire obi say wa obeba no ho no wa manfo ne kata kra na ya
I trust Angel. I trust Angel.
Says what trust
I trust Angel.
So a buffo.
Or buffo.
Ayo, a buffo ain't been a free throw bedroom as I see. It's almost a mind to a munko.
Original buffo the crutch. Yes. That was your title.
Or mono crassy or you to a man to a munko be made. So for me, I think Angelist my idea. So far, so good. Husband of the year, young man. Why are they? Pioneer men might be breeding bit me, especially the men's side. No. And I wait, Tama, I got the honor. Bibia than a bemu. Cars are cars. If you are if he mean to zikabi. Be Sikasha Akuibi for be my lawyer for Bisham Crown near that. Was Asham Crana 1 year. 1 year and yet so long, but a man train chesa, especially when they are young, like Angelist Angelist young. I don't know, say even so no moon or baby, and I say they be on also worry giants and or babisha a year evangelist, but. So far so good. I think that why are they panty be abasubo de be oha yam for more Angelist and I hope Mama Patton so be appreciating the way that she should. Yeah.
Very well. For me dear, my star my MVP Evangelist, because regardless of everything that is around this particular conversation, I think he's kept a good composure. And I know, sir, definitely, Senka, even before the release of Mama Pat, scandal be born humusuo of fire Angelist Ka by this time, Kagana for Bechinari.
Me can be bia.
Because now man for predict man did da. Until anytime he will appear in any of Mama Pat's cases, you know, when Mama Pat was in court, was in prison, some of her cases were still in court.
Yes.
In TB, one man, no court proceedings near the day, even in her absence.
Yeah.
And you'll be unable to imagine us. For me, it is not even, no, because we say 1 year, the Enkemunwa. For me, it is not even about the duration, but the uncertainty around conversation. Because 15 years needed, Chemo Wenya, lawyer say appeal. As to whether you are going to win the appeal,
and also say
another conversation. Because any appeal in Nani acquire winning. And even this one, they did not win like that too. It was just a reduction. Judge, you know who's okay. Ebia hase ne hase NC inti mamen tenen and fansha. And said Judge we so kokas okay 15 matter 5 was one. Then akabe. In ka de be Supreme Court. And then no. Saying na obetwe akosise enka na wie ya no before e be di Supreme Court na wie na 5 years be there odo ho aka
sharp
na 5 years be there we try manisi but still Angelist imagine. So me there, he is my MVP. No more my ba fi no more beje ho fans in the media. I am many angel pa nka aba
eno be trace o
na ka me trace o mo so pa apia band apia wo ho no na nka me trace o mo so. But let's go online and see what some of our people are saying. And Captain Scarlett is here. Mr. Frederick Apia is saying good evening everyone. Jackie. See, the doctor called him. Jackie Boati. See, from Doctor Jackie Boati. She's also here saying good evening, everyone. Or the love emojis. So I can't say fe. Glorious Ama Chemo's one and only is also here saying good evening, Ro and Chemo. And she's here again saying finally. Agradaa is a free woman. And get up with your boy Gideon.
Big ups to Glorious Ama. Yeah.
Gideon is also here saying participle. Where your part to? Where your part? Evangelist Mama part participle. And Kwesi IFS says class in session. Gideon is here. He says she looks humbled, but time will tell. Man will learn. Indeed. And Jackie Boaten is also here saying hope she is going to continue to be humble.
Yes, for now.
And it
1 month.
And it And yet guaranteed.
Now, only her picture no pet. With video, selfie video no pet. No, that the end.
So on Facebook, Asa Blanca says hi Don. Alhassan Zachary says I'm always with you guys. Asempa GH Baku says much love. Abubakar Tafik says fire. And Danny Brani saying yes. El Boy says good evening. Esther High says we bless God for her life. And this is the conversation that is coming. And Gideon says, Roland, I need that Jesse. Stop playing with me. The Jesse, wait Jesse, this one. Oh, just hit me up on WhatsApp and I will speak to Dreamline. He's the one who designed this, so I will speak to him and get you one as soon as possible. So let's move on to our next story. And enter into other one. So speaking about Jesse, Gideon Akofa Bay. The rising of the prices of the Ghanaian Jesse. We know we are in the Ghana month. March there, a Ghana month. And out of that, looks like this time, there is some level of energy as to where it is coming from. Me, I don't know. Some people are saying it is because of maybe the recent I Show Speed Zambia more conversation, Among Fobisu Kase Debi. This government has made independence or the whole Ghanaian thing very attractive to the extent that now looks like bring back the love now football people for air trehono. As a CC at TSU Biaso, because on your screens right now, a shop in the heart of Accra, the business center, where has a 2 just a wholesale, and a man for bohun blows. Sano
in the shop owner,
shop owner. Oh, I did your bedje pepe. Jade your bedje pepe. I just will be the shed drops, the drops, and no can CCTV chewa. Utin swati wo hono, and it dear. And it dear, baby, one, a guaranteed.
And our workers know Charlie.
Oh, yes, a guaranteed. A guaranteed. And this is the struggle that some people are going through. We are still trying to get some of the people on the street who are vendors on this particular conversation. How it is, what is causing some of these things on ground, and why we've gotten to this place. In fact, we even understand that some of the Jesse prices have even skyrocketed into 1,000 Ghana cedis, 1,005 and all. While some are even selling, the normal ones are even selling between 500, 300 and all. At this point there, I don't know, but director, I think there are some videos that you want us to go and watch. When we come back, we continue the conversation. This is still Showbiz Daily.
Remember the boys in there when I the Ghana Jesse Awabi and Kobe show up road it one. Internet business oh come on for it. Brefie beji. Say just what I want him for my motor ride more farm born, went for my car more farm Bramenko. One for Ghana Jesse What about all that bay? Hey, baby was one smart. And what the Ghana Jesse bed with and go on go go for Jason for fine yo. Remember the boys in there when I the Ghana Jesse Awabi and Kobe show up road it one. Internet business oh come on for it. Brefie beji. Say just what I want him for my motor ride more farm born.
How much did they say they are selling the Ghana Jesse again? 1,500. I hear say the least price you can buy it is 700 or so, and the 100 this one you can get and buy is non-seller. For Jesse, Ghana Jesse. Please, in case someone wants to dash me, if I get large is fine. Large or medium, I will take them. But 1.5, I beg. Go. How much did they say they are selling the Ghana Jesse again? 1,500.
Play like the Ghana Jesse. Come on. Everybody to them a price. Oh, everybody them a price. Some of them they sell them for 70 cedis, 100 cedis, 120, 150. Other people too they sell them.
We are back, and these are some of the conversations that have erupted on the market. And like I said, thankfully we have some 1 or 2 people to have some discussions with, who find themselves in the market and also and on the street to tell us what is going on. And I have Mr. Nuru, as I know him, and he's going to introduce himself and tell us the firm he represents and every detail around him. Then we take the conversation from there. Brother Nuru, good evening.
Good evening, boss.
Mokode.
I'm doing now as well.
I'm doing yes, Nyama call was saying.
I giddy Ghana Jessia.
Hey,
is here unya bikwana wato.
Sir?
Benyanswa, Bonoso, I have him.
Sir?
Ayo, bro.
Now, give us a little background of who you are, your shop, where it can be located. Then let's enter into the conversation proper.
Okay, so I'm Nuru and I represent Robert Sports and Trading Enterprise. We are located at Sotium, Pentecost University Junction.
Okay.
So yes, we are basically into the sales of sports products, jerseys and other stuff as well.
When it comes to conversations of this nature, and especially the way I hear some of the videos online, is it always like this when we enter into the month of March? And now say some of these things a banner call and a seasonal. How is it like?
To be very honest with you, I've been in this business for the past 8 years. Every set match or every match of every year, it's not really like this. Fine, we all know we celebrate the month of Ghana in March. Usually sales come and go. But this particular time, it seems as if I heard an announcement by the president or some shows or so that they are going to be repping the Ghana jersey. And so because of that, there's some high influx of Ghana jerseys on the market. Okay. People are rushing for them left, right, center, almost everywhere. You see, wow. Even if you should get it now, people are holding them, selling them at very, very, very exorbitant prices.
Wow.
So I don't know if it's going to be like this forever. I pray it is so. Otherwise, I also hope things will change for the better.
Now, other than this year, Oka say exceptional among other years now. Why yes, our businesses no. At what point now, just a price echoes through in the year, like in the year under review, say be for 1 year. Aside this time, I will say a year different, no. At times, Ben, a year prices of JC skyrocketing of this nature.
Usually, it's based on performance.
Okay.
If let's say Black Star is playing, let's say they are winning matches, and on to me, erupted some sort of some sense of reference and patriotism. Want to recognize Ghana, associate themselves with Ghana, and also support the Black Stars.
Okay.
And this is just one of those. But yes, but otherwise, JC sales, generally, very, 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 very okay.
Okay.
I don't know whether this. I say be a mama and boy because some weeks back, if you remember, there was some noise about the fugu, and because of that, prices is skyrocketed. Even beyond the roof. And now it's a JC10. So yeah, basically that is it.
Okay, into Mamin Bisa when so the information we are also getting is that the JC obviously are not at the same prices. There are some that are mafiobi because they even don't deserve the prices that some people are selling them for. Chamfoni kakrache JC no different types. Now what are some of the types in terms of quality? I want markets so that when people are going to patronize, they will also be aware if there are any features being to me outlining for people to look out for.
And so just in general, we have the fan type and the player type.
Okay.
But when it comes to Ghana jersey in particular, the player type they are a bit limited. So you get more of the fan type. Okay. The fan type, usually is more of the embroidery details. People say crest, embroidered. Let's say the Ghana Football Association crest, is embroidered, same as the Puma or the Adidas logo. See, those are some of the normal old price. Okay. But generally, all those on the markets, they can say fresh grade jerseys, and the quality is also of a good nature. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Inti say yeah, baby, na yeah ba o shop Rocker Sports, right?
Ruba Sports.
Ruba Sports, thank you. Say yeba o shopper. What are some of the prices are you benyebi? In case some people would want to patronize some from your end.
CCR for Ghana jerseys in particular, the price range is between 200 to 230.
Between 100 to 230 Ghana cedis.
Between 200 cedis and 230 cedis.
200 and 230 cedis.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Okay. That's fine. Any contact so that should anybody want to reach you, they can call on.
All right. You can reach us on this following number 057 623 0590. 057 623 0590.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nuru, for speaking
You're
with us
welcome.
on Sammy Flex TV. We are much grateful.
You're most welcome. Thank you so much. Okay.
So that is Mr. Nuru from Rubber Sports and hey, Chemo.
Yeah, bro.
Chemo.
Bro.
Tinueno, asidani yemfa koma wan.
Oh, a lot of factors. I think and yet one thing I do about they all can president crowd pronouncement in the back home.
Okay.
And I think that and yet no one so sa Ghana mountain and so effect kakra.
Okay.
But I think the biggest of them all or the biggest factor for me, you know, maybe amount for any course so this year and I year World Cup.
True.
And, you know, and also count pa. In fact, for me, I think I know the biggest influence of what is happening.
Okay.
Because of World Cup now, air banning, you know, amount for Ghana just in the go. Say Ghana for started airborne matches. I hear show ma and got sales to be for. Say Ghana for started bomb matches. Not almost winning. Sales to be cost. Once I catch it, say Ghana for bomb matches now almost winning. At the sales cost. And it's true. I don't know. Me did say and no count. So factors ne many. One, President Mahama announced the presidency. No, announcement of you know, repping your GC. No, one. And again, sir, patriotism no about because of what the Zambians did. And also a factor.
Okay.
We are announcing Ghana month, and you know people may want to wear it just to show say we're patriotic.
Okay.
And finally, we are in the World Cup year. Very soon, June they were here. And not so in an account and a amount for any badges in the honor. And again, if celebrities in be started or more sharp, and also be influences sales. So say me or more Jesse who are doing now more Tony that they should be working with some of the celebrities. Or Moncha or Mobi or more as a advert and I be like endorsing it. And I think a better pushy sales in the crowd more. And we say amount for Ghana Jesse's name. Sa Ghana, I do my say at the next campaign.
It's true.
Me, I'm aware of one person based on Saturday or BB Pan.
Omaton Ghana, this guy.
Or just who ye pan. And you know, something about I think say businessmen should take advantage of it. Oh, Scar, this is the time. And prices in it, I'm not surprised.
Okay.
When there's more demands this is what will happen. Economics 101. Yes. Demand now higher than the product available. Supply. No,
supply.
Obviously, the price will go up. And then it's a more good system. Yeah, that's it.
Now, the concern for a price now air cost. Some people are calling for government intervention.
Oh, Charlie.
Because Charlie, Chemu, price need jet. Tramene
yeah.
It be DJ 1,500. Maybe DJ 1,000. Maybe DJ 500. It be an say a friend Nuru or Senedi between 200 and 230 ubenye. But she actually be more bow when Chemu. Oh, yeah, sure, so more battery power the Koji 200.
Or the Koji 200 say. And can
then don't we need some form of intervention to control the prices on the market? Because at the end of the day,
not at all. Controlling prices every man are worse. I mean, we have history back is our controlling of prices, but still amount for PNDC 19 before 19, I think around 85 now. Omuka sen kofu bi ye kalabuli nti omu bun kofu ji omu nema no. That's what happened. Omu bun kofu ni wi no obi ankofa ma enti no eno ne bo kra sa be ye dey more. Nti they see as okay obe control price. That's what will happen. When I am funny sika enkofa mra na wo bra be chere price on fanye. Okay. Enti wo pa wa kofa bra. Okay. Say if there should be anything at all, I no kra no me mpene no. Say government na abekwa kofa bia ba beton. It is a government de aba na say ono de 200 cedis 150 cedis. Yeah. Oh ebede na wo timi atom obi 1005. But okay government nimfa control price bi mra enye dwuma obe bia. There's no one single country ye control price enema efo ho. Ye control enema efo ho. Because oh yes what happen is omo enema no there also on finding on ton where they are guni them so on enema entino eguni them we are after the abe kalabule na nkofo bi prevent no uhunu na azu pages o se chale mi obi o so open there aja ni market say na me on the bed do 2000 cry 1000 ne cry also prevent na ebe ko because open. And the point is that people will pay 1,000 because they can afford it.
It's true.
Me, I mean to me affording 1,000. Me talk. And me talk. And the boss. And the boss are there. Oh, better so. And the demand and supply thing. What did it 1,000? No board their mentor.
Okay.
Or this one no akoto. And you know, just buy makers. I want to know why it's not a good idea. In fact, price control and Juma or baby yida. So people should debunk or more arguing from price control thing. Hey, I know my price control. Who your price control? You don't get quality. Like why a price control? Me fan say price control or fine. Now obiako China. Into okwa omo you great. Yeah. Sa product no na ono ne di product na ba grade 1 10 cd grade 2 15 cd or grade 3 na be was ropa na be 50 Ghana onkoto 50 Ghana na o match the price obeto grade 1 no dey do 50 Ghana bo because there is a price control. Okay. Whatever happens, you don't have any choice. Okay. And the people should almost any price control, calling for price control. The solution is simple. Don't buy it if you think it's an expensive thing. Don't buy it. Someone told a bomb was on better. I mean, and we have a very good example with a nose mask at the time. Exactly,
we're selling those masks 200, 500.
Yes. Buy do 50, 70 CD near there.
Facial.
But at the end of the day, na ebi okra na on to cry the chow. Na near some moskaka.
Just a pouch
of near the amount. Why? Because any public offer be buy and no more teachers. Into wow, did you 50 CD no one ton our boss? After that, obi to me be a bad 10 or the 5 CD.
5 CD.
Meanwhile, first and one over 10 CD. One pill. Later, 5, 10 near the amount 2 CD. Near Yama baby and all those things. Why and a control price? Obian control price. And this our price control them the omuni film. Market now be adjusting and we will be fine.
Okay, intianye chemo na di ama no se market na enne bible kan no ndwe adechi na bedwen ho nti no se we menwe ho na market na be control no ho. Let's enter into another conversation. So filmmaker and Shatta Wale are in the news and they are having some tete-a-tete be online. Conversation very, very, very interesting. And me person me twi wadwen ba so ne ehwe style be ya ebetime di san komo we because san komo we nya nkomo a nkomo foforo wo space nim, but there's a different angle to it, and I don't know how Chemu sees this conversation, but Socrate Safo penned down some long letter to Shatta Wale Shatta Wale replied, and Socrate has also brought another one. Nina boils down to Sikatutuo ya. Whenever Shatta goes out, if there is one thing that is very common with him, is the throwing of money to his fans and loved ones on the street. And then wherever he goes, I say pipe be in some no. Wherever he goes, water flows. Wherever Shatta goes there, a yet the kakra bi so. And I know nay Gerald so about time, but still a fan call home. Still a fan call home. A kaka no po betu atare, but still David desert the didi. But dingy na no. Nyame wo ho. Director, me saw the Socrate story ne letter ne bra ne share. So I say a public appeal to Shatta Wale, my in-law. Hey, more than in Ghana's vibrant music scene, few artists command loyalty and devotion quite like Shatta Wale. His bond with his fans is not merely transactional, it is emotional, visible, and by all accounts deeply personal. Those who have followed his journey know that he wears his gratitude on his sleeve. Indeed, if one were to list 10 musicians who genuinely have their fans at heart and respect the role they have played in shaping their career, Shatta Wale's name would undoubtedly feature prominently. From street appearance to major concerts, his outings are rarely just about performance. There are opportunities to give back. He has on numerous occasions ensured that a portion of his show earnings is set aside for the very fans who troop out in their numbers to support him. It is a gesture that speaks volumes about his appreciation of their contribution to his rise and relevance, but admiration does not prelude concern. Over time, troubling scenes have emerged, both in viral videos and eyewitnesses' accounts of cash being thrown from moving vehicles into crowded streets, leaving eager fans scrambling to grab what they can. In these moments, fortune favors the swift. The lucky ones secure a generous share, and the unfortunate ones live with bruises, torn clothing, or worse. These chaotic scrambles often unfold in the middle of active roads amid moving vehicles of all sizes. Apart from the artist convoy, unsuspecting motorists have little or no warning of the sudden surge of humanity onto the streets. The situation is uncoordinated, unstaged, and dangerously unpredictable. In such circumstances, anything at all can happen. The concern is simple. An act of love should not become a source of harm. The very fans being rewarded should not have to risk injury or their lives to receive what's meant as appreciation. There is perhaps a better way. What if that same generosity were channeled into structured, life-changing initiatives? Imagine an annual apprenticeship program sponsored by the artist, funding, or for instance, 200 dedicated fans each year to learn a trade of their choice. From carpentry to tailoring, coding to sound engineering, such opportunities could create sustainable livelihoods. And in a country where many young people are searching for stable employment, this could be transformative. It would be safer, more strategic, and infinitely more beneficial to society. The goodwill would remain, perhaps even deepen, but without the risk and chaos that currently accompany public cash distributions. The message here is not condemnation. It is counsel born out of admiration. Shatta Wale's generosity is undeniable. His affection for his supporters is genuine. But love, when refined by foresight, becomes legacy. And legacy, unlike money thrown into the streets, does not scatter in the wind. SM for life is for life. Socrate Safo speaks. And this is what came from man like Socrate Safo. After this long letter, Shatta did not also keep quiet. And like Socrate even said in his headline, Shatta is his in-law. In-law ne dear, me sure so mu pet any bit me a trim tia.
Oh, metrim. Oh, yeah, minimum.
Okay, and on the match
may I aware of
okay.
Why he's saying that he's in-law.
Ebusia penny, yeah, say, yeah, the bebro. And Shatta has also responded, or he also responded to this particular letter. So this is what Shatta Wale also wrote. He says, a response to my senior brother, I hear you and I respect you. But sometimes negativity and speaking like you care are two different things. Throwing money to my fans was never about chaos. It was emotion. It was frustration. It was a reaction to the economic hardship many of us, especially the youth, are facing in Ghana today. Let's be honest. The cost of living is high. Fuel prices affect transport. Food prices affect families. Opportunities are limited. Creative industries lack proper structure and long-term support. When young people stand by me in traffic, at shows, in the rain, chanting SM for life, they are not just fans. They are hustlers trying to survive in a difficult economy. In that moment, I felt the economy has not been fair to most of us, so I gave back the only way I could. Instantly, directly, no middleman. And if proper structures exist, if creative arts had strong institutional support, if youth empowerment system were working efficiently, if platforms like Shagzy received real governmental backing to scale and employ thousands, maybe moments like that would not even happen. Has government supported Shagzy in any significant structural way? No, yet Shagzy continues to create jobs for drivers across Ghana without commission. That is structured empowerment, but privately without state backing. Built privately without state backing. So when I give money to my fans, it is not recklessness. It is raw love. It is to protest in action. It is protest in action. It is redistribution in my own small way. But I agree on one thing. Structure is important, and trust me, legacy is bigger than a moment. SM has always been about uplifting the streets, whether through business, music, or direct support. My heart remains with the people. My heart remains with the people. Love refined by foresight becomes legacy, and we are building that legacy every day. Director B.O.B.M. And this is what he added to it. He said, Socrate, Safo, because of this thing you wrote, I will go on a proper political platform on one of the radio stations and spread my positive messages to the youth of Ghana. And after this, Sammy Socrate Safo also brought another response to this one. Director, he says, wow, I am truly happy to read this. Taking your voice onto a political platform, that's a way to go, bro. It's always a good thing to share your thoughts in spaces where people are listening, especially where decision makers can hear and understand the message clearly. I genuinely respect that move. Now, to the SM family members who have decided to attack and insult me for reasons I honestly don't understand, I want to ask, what exactly is the basis for the insult? Is it because I suggested the support the dancehall king gives to you should be structured? Let me make this very clear. I did not chastise Shatta Wale for sharing his money with fans. I did not say it is wrong. In fact, I commend him for it. He is one of the very few artists who consistently does this, and it is both admirable and a blessing. Yeah, let's go to the next one. That's okay. My only suggestion was that instead of distributing the money on the street, a proper structure could be put in place to make the support more impactful and sustainable.
Charges,
For example, he could sponsor training programs for about 200 fans who want to learn trades, carpentry, coding, artisan work, sound engineering, and other practical skills every year. there is a widespread belief that he gives out over 100,000 cedis and more every week. Imagine if a portion of that were channeled into structured training programs. That investment could empower many of you to acquire skills, secure employment, or even become entrepreneurs. Exactly the self-reliance he always encourages. This idea is not new. It is a standard practice around the world. Many celebrities establish foundations to carry out structured corporate social responsibility initiatives. Through such system, support becomes organized, traceable, and sustainable. If properly accounted for, such initiatives could even qualify for tax credits, potentially easing pressure from institutions like the GRA. Again, I never said giving money is wrong. If the issue is my concern about the potential dangers surrounding the scramble for money on the streets, then let's discuss that openly. My caution comes from a place of responsibility. Some of us will be the ones defending the SM brand if, God forbid, anything unfortunate happens during these street distributions. As loyal members of the movement, it is our duty to raise constructive concerns and draw the Don's attention to areas that could be improved. Blind loyalty is not loyalty, it is hypocrisy, and I am not the type to follow without thinking. If I see something that could be refined and strengthened around the leader, I will speak. I prefer friends who advise me, not praise singers. So before picking up your phone to insult me, kindly pause, read carefully, understand the intent before reacting, and remember, this is a family matter. For life is for life. So conversation we want. I know Socrate has said a lot, and interestingly, very, 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 very interestingly, I don't know if I am allowed to give this information out, but Assemblyman can the same puna. Me a man for me want to assemble. Should I say pipeline? Should I
pipeline,
say in common some of the suggestions that Socrate made?
Oh, na say we know about the one
Ghana CD project.
So
and it is very even before the One Ghana CD project and its ideas. Of course, some people have made mockery of the whole idea, even because they are ignorant or they don't even understand the nature of it. I don't blame them. But because it is yet to be launched properly with lots of explanations attached to it, which will be in the coming days. But I want people to understand that, yes, some of these things are not things that are it needs proper planning and all. So Socrates there waka. But another conversation also suggests that it is not a straightforward jacket like he put it.
Oh. So he suffer no consequences for whatever happens.
That is just the few that I will add. But this is the conversation between Shatta Wale and Socrate.
Safo, yes.
What you have to say about it. And
before I say that, I want to tell people why Socrate Safo said my in-law. It's very simple. I think those who are following Shatta Wale now may die have fans. So omun why crying from today. Now they will pay attention. Omun enkoti Shatta Wale nyum I friend Melissa. At this point, that's my favorite song. In that song, Shatta Wale can say,
"Go tell your father, Mr. Socrates."
Yes, and Melissa na
Socrates ba.
And Shatta Wale no love. And can say, "Go tell your father,
Mr. Socrates."
So based on that, Socrates is the in-law, father-in-law of Shatta Wale. No. I think that now people will get why Socrates
is the in-law
of Shatta Wale. Yeah, based on the song Melissa. Okay. And what Socrates is saying, is nothing new like he said. You and I are aware of it, and as we say, I discuss it. Discussing from various angles. we know say there's a danger in the way that he does it. I mean Shatta Wale. But you see, there's no other way to it. That's what it is. The only thing Ababe issue I had to say the fact say we are only putting the burden on Shatta Wale, but not those people are almost so episode almost be free the economy. Okay. On say Sikano say or twa. I remember we had an argument Mr. Forcing about the same money throwing and I was saying say some people were suggesting say then farm man coffee be like pen coffee be no farm and some of us were saying say and they all the difference be answered them. The thing is that at any point, so I just saw the Berman Crophobia. Some people are privileged to be the ones that he will see and give it to them. Okay. Based on interaction with Shatta direct or associations and all those things. So I'm gonna be because I'm gonna Shatta anymore. Okay. So or two guns so. Those people are almost strong enough. Those people are lucky at the time are all
survival of the fittest.
Exactly. Shatta and Shatta tusika minya bianca mempe. Minya bianca mepe. But so tusika menko enkonko pribi. Exactly. And you know enka baby Socrate MSC and say utu Shatta for say onye careful and yes there's a potential danger a bit me na utu omo ya omo so prisika ne say Charlie zika yam fa ne kwa o so obi che sika kra na I mean people say there's no free lunch economics 101 you can't just be there and atu sika no afa keke no obey adwuma ansa no afa enti no hwe na untimi a don't go there. That thing should also come. We all acknowledge the danger. We all acknowledge what can happen if or yes I did not. We know. But the thing is, this is his way of distributing things. Like he said, a emotional issue here, an economic issue. How he feels. And on the money to scam. It's true. I'm so sure say there are certain places are ebi awako kra onya that feeling now 1 2 sikano and I ebi or 2 back mienu no jai and there will be places obeto kra broso obedru venus we dey as another man so anto so a feeling thing enye planting okay on planning say enemy ko enemy to ska me ene de me amehwa bi a me to 5,000 and I ene de me to 20,000 and yes feeling ne ba e bi kra obetimi ato 70,000 and I say bi a zada no onya to be 2,000 bi a no jai a feeling thing and you know how do you structure feelings at what point or Becca say oh I want to dash money to some people and all those things and no emfa the only caution I me debema and I can say for those who are at a point say or moving who's adding on person or move first can be no they should be careful. Ocean I say untimia don't go. I mean you can assess yourself and decide say I want to be part of this or not. And no and at this point from Shatta's side there we know the dangers. We have spoken about it before. Say yes. Or yes, I didn't. It puts some people in danger, especially Oma Jimmy Kakrano. Na new scanners, but not the environment around. Or no, obetimi ahead, going through it. Okay. But because this is a feeling thing, you can't structure it. And this obetu scanner say I know better. If there's any caution, I debe mo bia. I more prisicano any the more. Okay. For Shatta side, we know. The AC any the bit me AC and internet hono all can be bra enkusi baby and you know omo practical omo jisika ni bi no omo na ehwe kwan o befa so me it is pure feeling. It has nothing to do with structure. Shatta can even like he was suggesting do the things that he's suggesting say Shatta nyano. In fact, there's a project coming up, one Ghana project. I be taking care of those things. But no, and stop it, Shatta from throwing money. because throwing money no a feeling a book paper when your book work bia a feeling and you know until Socrate Safo be bompai amasa feeling na e masata tusika na te akone de sa sika tonde obeto until say amanfo be jai say oto a omomfa no obeto nti omo a omoko fasika no e na omonye careful about it, because as for the danger obie no obe argue with Socrate said there's no danger here. There's a huge danger. Sometimes cry it mean small incident we need say but this is how it is. I mean, we cannot say be working accident. The same thing. Anything can happen. So, okay, yes, galam say waha o kwa kuyibia. There's a danger to it.
Na say hu so bi sha menemu a Charlie.
Enye me na afi na yitu akoyi me ko pesika ba fi ene me be den the same thing. Say Shatta tu sika na opebia. Hu say enye kwa. There's the danger to it. There's other things that you have to do to get it. Unless or two year na beto enim no wafa.
And they are showing some.
And as all they are showing some. And yes, we know the risk, and we just have to tell people that there's a risk involved here. So be careful when you are. So our vocation now also just say, Omo nkoye no. Omo Agradaa no omo ye no akotu sika no. Oh my God, I know more than over 2 seconds. Okay. And interestingly, time even our own IGP. Yeah, didn't see so now. Obi 2 seconds. Police for cry from FSSI. And you know, such is life. You can't do much. I mean, for that reason, we just have to be careful when we are going through the process of making money. That's all.
Okay, so speaking of Shatta Wale, he has raised a conversation on Facebook as well. You know, if there is one fan base that is very vibrant, active across Africa, there, and the Shatta movement #1. Forget what everybody is saying, both online and offline. There, they will shake you to the core, and that is why we have been having this conversation. And one thing that has become very common, almost 30 pace, the launching of fan bases across every sector, every region, every city, every vicinity, and every street corner. Be now better Shatta movement fan base, Zome, Shatta movement fan base, YouTube, Shatta movement fan base, Kaswa, Natiumwa Fahonomu di Ribi, and people are asking, what is Shatta Wale saying about it? So this is what he wrote on Facebook. He's saying, following the launch of all fan bases, we will culminate with the final launch event at the Independence Square of the stadium to formally announce our global presence. Thank you. Independence Square BM. Oh my word! Sammy bless Becca. Nyambeshe. Nyamwo.
Maybe I very fine.
Maybe I very fine.
Yeah.
Maybe I very fine.
Yeah.
Oh dear, too. The Academy ever come with you. So this is what Shatta Wale is saying. So if you find yourself in any place and there is no official or formal gathering of the Shatta movement fans, you say, oh baby, this is the best time for you guys to start. Momboa boa mohwano dome fo lanche la pass fo lanche danso ma lanche voter fo lanche nanse o ma lanche online fo di nyina aka ho. This is the best time for you guys. Me who say teshi fo so gada enche bi o mo ba beye. I've seen even Fushket also announcing some fan base gala bi. Yes, the fan base gala even which will be coming off, I think between first and second May, so then that is also around there. So ni nyina no ye boaboa ye hwano, and like the king said, Independence Square very soon we will launch the global one. And I know say aside our launch, other conversations can one. You know, Shatta movement there a big, and we set the pace for others to follow. Intianene and Koma ewoho. Let's wrap up today's show with highest area and Patapaa. Unim highest area for the records. obi otimi set records for being employed as the PRO 24 hours in a year on the hoodie side records bantamweight belt. Now, during one of their shows on KSS, Koji Sheldon Studios now, on making some comparisons in her comments, and out of that has drawn lots and lots of conversation. I wouldn't want to give you spoilers because time call. Inti director video no honoma yen kotie the highest we can na ye ba yen me bisa ye ho say na after Patapaa and the lawyers Emma caveat Emma warning ebo amanfo kokko no still amanfo bi boni din ekwan a ebia mimi susu se ne nje ho ana na omani na enso ade omumu ade ana se ya kukudro bi obi eni no Monica Sam. Director, share video. No.
Tell me, says Sakode AJBia 1K for a show. Patapaa can also charge 1K for a show. You can't tell me this. Let's just be real here. I mean, Stoneboy can take 1K. People will pull up. Shatta can take 1K depending on the venue and people might pull up. Patapaa cannot do a show and tell me that he's taking 1K. What song are you coming to perform? To who? But which people are coming? So it depends.
What determines the worth of the artist?
You see the artist, you see the worth.
Scanty, what do you think?
See the artist, you see the worth.
Because of the previous episodes, the members may interject. That's what I've been.
Yeah. No, that's good.
So I disagree with.
You see the artist, you see the worth, and this is what is coming from highest no chema. Say Shatta Wale ji 1K, Sakode ji 1K, no mubosho mu ji 1K. There's no way Patapaa will also do a show and take the same amount or the same rate. Some people are seeing it as a huge denigration to the brand of Patapaa. Others are also saying, yes, it is true. That is the harsh reality, whether you like it or not. It is either Patapaa work towards it or he just go and cry in pain like that. Nobody cares. Chemo, where do you stand in this conversation? Disrespect, denigration, and I say harsh reality.
Well, I don't see it as disrespect, but I understand why people will see it like that, especially coming from higher serving. Once the way I over can some no, be some now all Canadian casanity, but still a man for bear the way I all can on they are PBB catcher. I think a new be no person or my okay, because we are no free we all agree say. In fact, say it is not different from saying say you will A-list artists, you will B-list artists and all those things. And based on sa categories, you know, almost charges any pay. So in the same way, you know, based on sa and your charges in any pay. Say Shatta Wale a level one, we can all agree say ebia Patapaa nro. But Patapaa so one own way or the enema, he's also unique. And you know, a kind of fast can on there. I'm not surprised that some people will not be happy with her. They will, they will take offense for you to say, let's be serious here. And it's serious, bang. Because Patapaa, he's also doing his thing. He's cashing out.
True.
Last time, Okoye, Nema 1 week, and even Obiko cancer man responded, of course, I never banner say, he has some following, yes. I also J Neson any day. And then I make her say, as for what she said, you know, if we put it in that context, say, she was talking about the hierarchy of artists and what they get in giving their content, you know. She's right in that sense. Okay. But even that, say, or not to be honest to herself. And Kofubi, even within the names, no boy, no Shatta Wale, Socrate, and you know, Stoneboy, and others, you know. Omo charges in your pet.
It's true.
A BG chambi.
Yes.
But would she be bold to say that one? Would she?
Or cardi to be cheap.
Based on even the honor privilege to know. Obe who say a BG chambi. And so on your bold to say it. But Patapaa they were bold to say it. And then I make kind of say, yes, on the face value, if you are just using the category of A-list artists, B-list artists, and all those things. You can affirm or confirm what he's saying. Say yes, there's no way say bia Patapaa ne Shatta Wale and Patapaa ne Stonebwoy say according to the same rate.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean say bia Patapaa so in his level no any bibia na onyane de. But to say it in a way disrespect, people will take offense. Like I'm saying, say who judge the same highest area based on the honor who onim say artist no bobo mu de kre bigi chambi.
It's true.
But she will not be bold to say it.
Okay.
Because still people will take offense and come after her.
How do you think Patapaa should react to this? Should he hear it?
For me, I no, this is not a big deal for Patapaa to react to it.
Okay.
Until maybe a highest area no be banter or double down on it. It's like she's saying more of it in another form. And I will tell the management to respond. But I say waka, and her argument is just based on the fact say artists enyepe a BG I mean it's fair. Normal. Yeah, it's fair. There's that yes, people not liking the way that she will say it today. Yeah, whatever that they think, because we all know say highest area nanko for being penasem based on the fact of the wire yeda.
Yeah.
And no matter what she says, they almost and yes uncle for they will find a way to be offended so that they can also come after her. And for me, I think this is not a big deal for Patapaa to react at this time. And I think highest area will also know say yes, I've said it and I have reasons and but in my quest to just give my opinion in this way, I should be respectful and also make sure say men can be beer even when people twist it. The person I make can as them know will see the genuineness of it and will not take offense. I think that's what she should be thinking about. Apart from that, no matter what she says, I know that some people will go for her. So she should just be careful and do it in a way that any partner or kind of one will not take offense. As for maybe a Patapaa soldiers and now other people taking offense there, that's why they are fans. If you say something not in favor or more favorite and as in favor or more principal, obviously they will react. So I'm not surprised that people are reacting like that.
Well, Patapaa soldiers and common and chemo breaking it down. Mojalai and I say Mose mo twen kakra say say uti suna ye to emphasis for ho dia ene die ododwa na momuti so obi enim say uti so normal na mobi ba no beto emphasis uti so ene die bo say na fantifo be ka no bele ye normal na mum bele die or ye personal pa. Let's wrap up on that note. And even on YouTube, Gideon is here says, I believe Socrate's advice may have had good intentions, but it was valid in its own way. However, I strongly feel that it should have been given privately behind closed doors. Gideon, yes, Socrate. He says, we all understand how the media and the public can take things out of context, twisting, misinterpreting, and turning constructive advice into something negative. And he came again to say the public approach is likely why Shatta fans reacted emotionally. For years, they've seen narratives about Shatta Wale amplified and distorted. Gideon says, so there's already sensitivity around how his name is discussed publicly. Constructive criticism is fine, but timing and setting and delivery matter. And Solo Lam says, even what she said about Wale taking 1K, 1K depending on the venue people might pull up made no sense. Who has more fans? This girl got watery mouth. And Glorious Ama says, does she take the same pay her colleagues take? She talks too much. And this is what came from Glorious Ama. Let me make this promise that Thursday and Friday there, we will make arrangement to pick some calls. Thursday and Friday we will make arrangements to pick some course into so if you are watching tomorrow, we use tomorrow to do the preparations, and Thursday, Friday there we will open up the phone lines to have some interactions, and it is all in connection with our independence celebration and other conversations that may erupt. But tomorrow, Wednesday, we will be back 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. as usual, doing the Lord's work. My name is Roland Amate. Thanks to Intimdo de Solomon Chemo for doing this with me, and to my team of producers, Desert, Theophilus Digosh, and Gerald, the boys at the back. And to Dr. Jackie Boatin.
Yeah,
we
big
say
ups
once again,
Jackie
big ups
Boatin,
to you, Nyamin Shao, and to all our supporters and our viewers. You guys have been supporting us from day one. We don't take it lightly, and we are most grateful. And salute to the big man Sammy Flex far away in America, who will be joining us pretty soon. And Prof. Ankonam Rebo says he will also go and meet him on Thursday. So, yeah, Shena and Sha, we are making